6 o'clock? I don't remember what time it was. It's, 6 o'clock. It's 83 degrees. At 7 o'clock, it'll be 72 degrees. No, it is not going to drop 11 degrees in 1 hour.
I've seen it actually do that before, but it was because we were getting a massive cold front coming in.
You mean they could give us low-lying or high clouds in the morning?
No, stronger. Stronger. They happen in winter. I need to switch hands. This is awkward. Much better. Make sure you get a day pass today.
Thank you. I'm not working overtime.
Well, technically today should be all overtime, right?
Well, yes, but I'm not working long hours.
Yeah. One of those type of overtimes where he just kept working extra hours. In fact, I think you were full on overtime sometime yesterday.
Let's see, I missed 2 hours Monday. Ish.
Train crash.
If that isn't in the vlog already, it really should be.
It's not.
Wow. Yeah, my commuter train to work actually hit a truck carrying cement highway dividers. We got stuck on the train for like an hour and a half while they cleared everything out.
Yeah.
And if you work on your 7th consecutive day on more than 60, you get double time.
Yeah.
Which I suspect is why there aren't many business process outsourcers in California.
Yeah. Sarah and I just had a good little discussion about hours and stuff. And he was like, well, in California, I'm like, you have neither lived nor worked in California. But he worked at a lawyer firm that did stuff in California. For going over here. Right? You guys did California? Yeah.
Oregon, Washington, California.
Yeah. So he knows, and you were data analyst for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got all the weird rules and stuff running through his head, but I'm just like, can we maybe flush the California ones out of your mind? I mean, I know they're prevalent, but it's like, until we move to California, which I don't know if we're going to, and my current rate of infatuation with, shall we say that, I'm calling them Aspie crushes because of the intellectual and passion thing.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, do you have a crush on the little German kid? I'm like, I have a crush because I want to jump in the air and collide with him laterally with pads on because, I'm strong and he's the strong and I'm the weak safety and we just prevented a, 91-yard run touchdown. And we're so happy. That's the kind of crush that is. It's not anything other crush. But I'm like, if the infatuations are going as they currently go, I think if we move anywhere, it's going to be Germany. Because I like it here, but I don't know. You're okay with Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some weird rules, but what else?
Yeah. We have weird rules.
According to my friend who was stationed in Germany and was a high school friend, as long as you are able to pay attention to your surroundings, you can do anything while driving on the Autobahn, including have sex. I got the impression that it was called out in the law, rather than just you can do anything,
it's one of
explicitly including have sex.
Oh, it's one of those things of why do they have a rule for that? Because somebody did it.
Yep.
Not like the weird Seattle rule of must keep anchor in car at all times. Is use an emergency brake.
Fuck you, Seattle.
He keeps it. It's not that bad, and yet more times in the last year he's said that. I don't know what's going on. Catch you guys here in a little bit. So, just got done with my coffee review. It's 10:56, and I'm heading back to the Roxy, and I'm gonna walk. So, I've walked around shirtless, and I've walked around holding my football. But I haven't garnered this much attention before, ever. Homeless guys are wishing me luck on my game tonight. Apparently there's something I don't know. Guy in the coffee shop was like, he was like, good luck tonight, go fight, win. And I'm like, and I was like, social awkwardness, thanks. And then I walked out the door. But yeah, oops. Lady carrying dry cleaning clip, sidewalk was a little raised and she was dragging her feet. Anyway, she's carrying a bunch of dry cleaning, and she kind of tripped a little bit and dropped, so I stopped to pick up her stuff. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm heading back to the Roxy, and like I said, I've garnered a lot of people like, I like your jersey, and my brain immediately went, that's not what you're looking at. One of the guys actually was like, he went walking with me down the waterfront, and we chit-chatted about football, and I see the thing on Tumblr, and people are like, would 10-year-old you be proud of you if they met you today? And I'm like, 10-year-old me would have no clue who I am. Would they be proud of me? I don't know. You know, for those of, you know, I guess it's relevant to the people that are in their mid-20s, not the people that are in their 30s. Mine's like, would 30-year-old me be proud of me today? 30-year-old me would fanboy all over the place. And that's just 3 years. But yeah. So, off to the Roxy. Things coming off this weekend. It's gonna be a little awkward. Yeah. Aaron and I had to rewrap it last night because I wrapped it too hard and it was turning, over time, some weird colors. TJ does extreme things. Why?
Why not?
Are you gonna be able to push my feet away with holding the camera?
Maybe.
Is that as fast as you can go? He's finally hit the first, like, serious leg day grandpa walking.
My legs don't hurt, they're just not working.
You throw too hard? It's just a missed opportunity there. You got to put that ball out in front of shorts. Sure, shorts can probably get this ball.
Hi.
You reading your Gods of War?
Gods of War. No, this is, it's called Pact. It's by the person who wrote Worm, the previous web serial.
What about that book you were reading by Gaiman?
American Gods.
Oh, American Gods, not God of War. Okay.
Right.
God of War is that game with the guy with the who's bald and the tattoos.
And he goes around and kills giant things, I think.
Something like that.
Could be totally wrong. Yeah. That was American Gods. It was good. This is entirely different.
Oh.
This is a story of a guy who discovers that his grandmother was into magic. And has thrust him into the world by making him heir to her legacy, really. Lots of bad shit's happening.
Okay. I'm hungry, but I'm too interested in watching football and making food. There's nothing very instantaneous here.
Well, you have soup.
No, I have a soup I don't want to eat because the more I look at that soup, the more disgusting it is, and the rest of it's chili.
What is it?
It's that gluten-free potato cheddar. It's gluten-free soup that was never gluten-filled to begin with, or something like that.
Well, potato.
No, potatoes don't have gluten in them.
Oh, I tend to associate gluten and starch very closely.
Yeah, the PSU-OSU game was on a radio, and I cannot listen to that. I'd much rather watch it than... So I'm watching the West Virginia and Alabama game. And Google now is giving me the scores of...
Because Google's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
You could have chili.
Yes, but then I have to heat that up, and I have to wrap up the top of the bowl with wax paper, and and then I have to figure out how to use the can opener, and I hate using the can opener with this finger, because I have to twist my fingers, and yeah, the thing is, you're not here 5 days a week, so I have to think of doing things by myself. I was about ready to start ordering pizza. But you're sick of pizza, so see you in a bit. We just got done at Red
Robin.
Really. Anyways, and so they asked if do you want any dipping sauce for your fries? And I'm like, do you have anything spicy? Well, the campfire sauce has a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. And my brain was like, are you seriously trying to sell me on barbecue sauce is spicy? I'm like, no. Do you have anything like nose burning? Oh yeah, we got some that's like Frank's Red Hot. And I'm like, I'll have it. And he gave it to me. And it's basically something they put on their buffalo wings or something. And it's like their hyper spicy thing. And I'm like, oh, sweet.
But in sauce form, they mix it with butter.
Yeah. So I have no nose currently though. I had Aaron smell it while it was still hot, and it had that kind of hot vinegar smell, and it permed his nose hairs.
Yeah, I couldn't smell anything off it. It was just hot.
Hot. I know. I was starting to get that sort of like heat feeling in my face. I was probably flushing all throughout dinner.
Yeah. Was fine. Yeah, that was dinner. Okay.
No, it's technically lunch. It's what I put it in on my MyFitnessPal.
Okay.
Because we're up till like usually 11, and that leaves us another 5 hours to eat, so that might as well be dinner. Yeah. My lunch in MyFitnessPal is always like huge. I have like 3 different, like on a given like Tuesday, it'll be like my yogurt that I have at like 10:30, and then I have like rice and lentils, and then I have something usually after, right before I come pick you up, and then dinner is whatever I eat with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get out on TV highway here, and it's gonna be busy.
So, use this hand, thank you. Pinch fingers together. Okay. Let me make sure I got the right length, because it recommends padding between fingers.
Oh. Okay. Aaron's gonna buddy tape.
Yeah, that's it. There
You just want me to do it?
we go. I'm good.
Oh, this is where the weird part comes. I don't think I have any hair on this finger. And I've pulled layers of skin off.
But it's all dead skin, so that's okay.
Yeah, that might be why my finger itches, is because the skin was dying underneath that.
Yeah. I'd say go ahead and do your normal washy scrubby. So I looked up buddy taping because the doctor had told us to do a buddy tape for the Warrior Dash, and I want to make sure I can do it right, and I also want to make sure that he doesn't move his finger in the wrong directions, obviously, which is what it's for. The site I saw recommended some kind of padding like foam between the fingers, so I went ahead and made this. It's just the stretchy ace bandage tape stuff, 4 layers of it, about as long as an index finger. So I'll use that between his fingers, and yeah, that's what that is.
So we're just going to leave the finger as it is for a little while. We're going to watch Doctor Who. So we have a funky week coming up because Aaron has Monday and Tuesday off. So we might not have a dead middle of the night coming Trek Tuesday. Or whatnot. We could record it in the middle of the day. But I'm letting the finger be a finger for a little while. And because it's been sore and stiff, every once in a while I'm bending it. Because this front knuckle is really stiff because it hasn't necessarily moved in 3 weeks. So yeah, we're going to watch, what's the episode called again? I just forgot it.
Deep breath.
Deep Breath with the not John Hurt doctor, the other guy. I'm bad at this. Capaldi. See you guys here in about 2 hours. Camera, just because it's, there we go, see? It told me to check the lens cover, and I'm like, the lens cover's open, I'm just not in any light. And then we're heading to McGuffey's because, well, his ex, the lady that we game with, his ex, her sister got massively friend-zoned by, I would guess, an OTP. I guess if we want to put this into internet terms. So they're going to the bar to get drunk and whatnot and ignore life. I'm probably going to have a little drinky, but we're not necessarily opulent, so I can't get schnockered, even though we are walking there. See you guys there in a bit. Filmed for 2.5 hours while I was videotaping during game that one night.
Was I actually on the tape?
You weren't on the tape, what your voice was?
No.
Trust me, I watched all 2 hours of that. It was terrible. Plastic cups can go to fuck.
Plastic cups.
What?
They're the worst.
They're everywhere.
They are everywhere.
And they break down too fast. We don't leave enough around for the earth to marvel, and it's like, I have plastic now! Yay! The humans made me more plastic! Yeah, I know that, so I'm just gonna keep talking while I'm recording until we get to the Aberrucci light, and maybe something will show up. See, there's some lights back there with the bar. Holy drunk TJ. Maybe this will show up. See, there's my face. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to record when we get home because I need to focus on the
You know what? Fuck it.
Hi, what? You're walking in the bike lane.
Yep.
I'll tell you if a cyclist.
I can see the road.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you if there's a cycle coming. The sprinkler back there is completely broken. It's just spraying like a fire hose. I'm choking on my pizza. And there's just puddles everywhere. Well, fuck you too! What are you doing? Oh. How's your... Oh, because you have your 4 lines now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god, that stinks. Oh god, I'm sorry folks if you can smell that. You smelled it, Deltas. I'll just drink coffee for anything. See, the thing is I had some drinks, and I know that the drinks have calories in them, but Jesus, I still need like 1,000 calories or something. Someone followed me on Tumblr? Why? Because I'm posting drunk pictures of myself? It's iwantyoualive.tumblr.com. Oh my god, what's going on here? Get on the wireless, you dumb fucking phone! Becoming a sports fan was a huge mistake. Oh. Hello, hi, my name is Skylar. I'm 21 and I have a love-hate relationship with the Tennessee Titans. You know what? I'm just gonna follow you.
Why?
He posts because the Tennessee Titans are a football team and I need more not like hot men on my Tumblr.
Everyone needs more hot men. No, that's not true.
I know a few people that don't need more hot men on there and they're like... They also have pictures of Daria. I'm getting distracted on Tumblr here. My abs hurt. I've been laughing too much. I've been screaming it too much. I've been screaming too much. Well, I have been screaming too much. I've been yelling at people who can't seem to... What?
Sing.
Or dress appropriately because they decided to go in a full suit to a bar. They didn't have the decency to run home and change into something that looked more casual. Like, I'm just gonna come in a giant suit and nice dress shoes that look like clown shoes on my tiny ass little feet, and I'm gonna come with a decently unkempt beard because hipsters are the fucking thing. Goddamn Portland all the time. That's why I had my phone out, because I was checking my calories. Oh my god. Oh my god, my Fitness Pal. What are you doing? Oh, it's 1:22 in the morning. Oh my god, it's gonna shoot me on the next day. Yeah, I have 1,000 calories left to go. Assuming a slice of pizza from 7-Eleven is only like 200 calories. Still need... Fuck. I can't. Hi.
Hi.
So, yes, the reverse lights are on. Those two cars. I don't care what identity this is. 703 GKS, 702 GKS. Literally consecutive license plates on the exact same model of car. The only thing difference is the color, and the colors aren't even that different.
One's like a dark blue, one's a cobalt.
Or something, yeah. And I'm just like, and they're both backed in, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I'm starting to like doubt my reality, because the chances of having consecutive license plates anywhere near each other in a state with as many people as this has is kind of crazy, let alone them being the exact same car. Same model year and everything. This is someone, seems like someone paid a lot of money for that to happen.
Yeah, probably.
Either that,
probably not all that much.
either that, or they got custom license plates to look like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always wanted to have TJL711. It's my initials and my birthday, but
Yeah.
also, I'm not apologizing for anything you guys just watched. Well, the boys are back up at the front of the store. They greeted us coming in, but Aaron had me try some hybrid cheese. It's a Parmesan cheddar mix. He likes it, but to me it does a disservice to both of the cheeses trying to mix them. It's like, it's not quite Parmesan and it's not quite cheddar, and I like both, but putting them together, it's sort of like, you know, I like drinking soy sauce and I like peanut butter, but I'm never gonna mix peanut butter and soy sauce together. He thinks it's gross all around.
Drinking soy sauce just seems weird.
Especially when you buy the low sodium stuff and it's only 44% of your daily amount per teaspoon. Well, apparently the boys were standing at the door and they were handing out cupcakes. And they're like, free cupcakes, and apparently whatever I did, which Aaron will agree, is fairly normal behavior of me, just absolutely made their day. They're like, free cupcakes over here, and I put on the brakes and was like, oh shit! And then I reached over to grab one. Come on, the car's being dumb because the thing is covered by my phone. And it can't reach it because it is in the, that's my keys. Come on, fob, get out of the bottom of the pocket. You are covered by everything and nothing can find you. Literally, you guys, there are people out there that strive to get off the grid, and my fob does it nearly every day. Oh, it's because you're caught in the keys. Hi. Whatever. Damn, we got frozen stuff.
If we hadn't, what would we be doing?
Going straight to Goodwill.
Why?
Because I'm still convinced that you need clothing that's throwaway clothing that's cheap.
I don't need throwaway clothing that's cheap. I have clothing that I can get rid of.
I know, it's just I still think it is because
I haven't bought me anything.
Because you haven't selected anything. You're just sort of like, at the time.
You're right. I'm a horrible person.
We've been fighting all throughout the store. Spooky. Just creepy beyond all belief. Heading out to Papa Murphy's. Look at that. They're like, ugh. I'm gonna get a pizza. Aaron's buddy taped my fingers. He was incredibly displeased with his job of doing it. We have 2 more days around each other before he goes back to work because he got emergency time off. So, yeah, emergency vacation, whatever it was called. So we have 2 more days around each other, and I hope we don't drive each other nuts. I think the guys at Papa Murphy's are starting to get to know me. He probably just looked at my card to figure out what name to put it in, but he was like, where's the other guy? And I'm like, oh, he's at home. I decided to come down and get the pizza. It's a $4 off coupon for a family, and I forgot to say Delight, but it's like, whatevs. Things are getting a little bit weird. What are you doing, Lee? You're just sitting there in the park. I had to go out and around because she's just sitting there on her phone in the middle of the driveway. Anyways, so I got a regular crust, and since it was a $4 off, I could have saved money, but it's always nice to have bonus toppings on there, considering we don't actually have any bonus toppings to put on, like bonus cheese or anything in our fridge. So I got bacon and pineapple. Not Canadian bacon, screw ham. But anyways, I don't know. Labor Day. And Aaron has emergency vacation or whatever they call that. Not pills. Because while pretty much everybody else gets to sleep in and have a fun day, technically housewife work doesn't stop. Still gotta take garbages out as they're per necessary. Kids are dreading going back to school today. We did not keep the buddy taping on because it kind of fell apart. The garbage is absolutely full and I don't understand what's going on. It's Labor Day. Garbage is always backed up. I keep forgetting that. Let's see here, Oregon sports. The Ducks wound up just blowing. The Ducks did a massive blowout. I'm just gonna keep walking around. They were like in the 60s to the teens. It was like 64 to 13 or something like that, which is pretty crazy. I mean, at that point, I would have been glad to have been South Dakota and gotten a point on the board sort of thing. But Oregon and PSU were a lot closer, but Oregon wound up winning. That's that. It's morning. I haven't had like even an hour because even I woke up late. Again, last night. I actually slept for a little while. I know I did that. But it just didn't keep. And then like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke back up and it just felt so bad. Might have had something to do with the message that Tyrell wanted to run out today, but it was yesterday, and run routes. And I was like, I don't know. Now that it's September 1st, my brain thinks it's October 1st, and that I have 31 days until January, and I'm not prepared. You are not prepared. Yeah, if only that voice was coming out, that'd be a lot more hilarious than the actual one that's in my head. Anyways, I will chat with you guys next week. I'm just going to replay the coffee shop review here and then last year's September 1st. No, it'll be the Monday for that week. Anyways, catch you later.
Good morning. It is Monday. I'm on my way to work.
Definitely instrumental music, but it was all on record. Not a big deal. It's a new thing these days around Portland where people are copying new age, new music into